Welcome here to Talk FCB and welcome back here to the channel, guys, as we are going to be celebrating and breaking down Barcelona's absolutely crushing win over Girona at the Camp Nou. 6 goals, I repeat 6 goals to what it was on the night, and it wasn't just 6 goals, it wasn't just 6 ordinary goals. This was a feast of fantastic football on display tonight. Really excellent goals, excellent play, and an overall really entertaining game from the Camp Nou. The lineup was good, the intensity was good, and in the end we saw a team who provided some magical football with some magical goals, and all in all a great display at the Camp Nou. And like I say, we're going to be trying to have a look at all the angles and have a look at what happened in this enthralling encounter. And what I want to say, guys, just before I start, because obviously here I've been banging on now week upon week about Semedo, about Dembele coming back into the team, and I just want to say, because I hear a lot of people say, you know, Barcelona fans, the perception of us from the outside is that we always want perfection, and people always say, oh, Barcelona fans don't realise how lucky they are, they're always moaning about things, they've always got to, you know, critique something. And I just want to say that tonight's performance wasn't perfect, not by any stretch of the imagination. We were probably a bit more open defensively, we allowed a goal, of course, we conceded first, but that's not what we demand. We don't demand perfection in every game. We don't want incredible passing triangles and incredible tactical, you know, nous in every single area of the field. We don't want tactical perfection every single game. In games like this, all we ask for as fans of Barcelona is attacking play, quality going forward, some goals, some excitement, and just some players out there who want to show some intensity, who want to take a risk, who want to try something a bit different, and if it succeeds, we love it. And that's all we demand as Barcelona fans, just players to go out there and show some attacking quality. That's always the way that we've been set up. We don't always demand incredible tactical intelligence all over the pitch. We don't want to shut teams down on every single occasion. Sometimes it's going to be end-to-end, sometimes it's going to be end-to-end football, and we're going to love it because we want exciting football. And tonight, that's what we got. Right from the very first minute, you could tell this Barcelona team wanted to win this game, and not only wanted to win it, but win it well. They were on it right from the very start, and that's why it was such a surprise to me that we actually conceded first. But I just want to say, that goal from Porto was massively against the run of play. Girona, that was the first time they've even gone in our half. On 3 minutes, the ball broke to them. There was a bit of a miscommunication between Ter Stegen, between Samuel Umtiti. They allowed the ball to run. Porto takes it round Ter Stegen, and it's actually a very good finish. But that's the point. We were so intense, we were so switched on right from the very start that we didn't even worry. Because I think if it had been a few weeks ago, if this had been a different team, we would have started thinking, can we actually score 2 goals? Because we haven't done this in a long time. It's been a long time since we got 5-6 goals in one game. You think back to that Real Betis game, that's the last time that we really looked incredible in front of goal. Tonight though, it was mesmeric between Messi, between Suarez, between Coutinho, Dembele, and I think the lineup tonight, like we've been saying for a long time, is what we want to see. Now that lineup might not work in every single game. There might be some games where we need to be a little bit more cautious, but I just think at home against teams like Girona, just like we should have done against Getafe at home, just like we should have done in all home games of this nature, you can play with that attacking quality and you can succeed with it. Because like I said, there was times tonight where Girona were coming at us and defensively we didn't look as structured maybe as we usually do, but going forward we simply overpowered them. They could not live with us today. We were relentless, we were getting in behind, we were, you know, filling the wider areas, we were getting overlaps forward. There was a real threat in pace from both sides with Semedo, with Alba, with Dembele over there. Coutinho was in the middle. We played with 3 midfielders primarily, although Coutinho drifted wide when he needed to. You had Busquets and Rakitic in there who were controlling things, and I thought both of them tonight were really good, Rakitic in particular. And then you had Messi and Suarez who were causing absolute chaos down the middle of the pitch, and Suarez scored the first goal just 2 minutes after Girona had taken the lead. It was Messi who slid it into him, a beautiful assist from Lionel Messi, and Suarez slid it under the goalkeeper. And then there was another great combination. Suarez very nearly set up Messi, who tried to lob the keeper, but Girona put that behind. But like I say, this is all we've been asking for: intensity and real determination to score right from the first whistle. I don't think we've seen this kind of intensity for many weeks now in the first half of a game, but today we saw it, and that's why we got 4 goals in the first half. And by half time, the game was over. We could take our foot off the gas in the second half, we could do some showboating, entertain the fans, and it was absolutely brilliant. Every moment of this game was exciting, it filled us with confidence. Every single player on that pitch can go off that pitch now and say, I feel good about myself, I feel good about the way I played, and going on to the next game, that gives you great belief. And then there was the goal from Lionel Messi. Again, Luis Suárez, the provider. He was holding the ball up top. He lays it off to Messi, and Messi does it all in his own time. He takes it out wide, doesn't quite get the angle that he likes, so he just works his way back in field. He gets a little shooting opportunity. Goalkeeper Bono should do it probably a bit better, but Messi squeezes in the goal. There was nothing lucky at all, though, and nothing the keeper could do about Messi's second goal. It's a free kick. You've seen a few other players in the world do this. It's lining it up. The goalkeeper, the men in the wall, they're expecting it to go over him. They're expecting to have to jump. They all jump as one in the wall. Lionel Messi, very, very clever, very sneaky, sticks it under the wall. Brilliant finish. Fantastic free kick goal yet again from Lionel Messi. That's our third on the night and Lionel Messi's second. And then it goes back to Luis Suárez. He gets his second goal just before half-time. Our fourth goal of the half. And this time it was over Philippe Coutinho to be very, very unselfish. Again, Messi starting the move. Messi heavily involved in that final third, getting him close to the goal. He plays in Coutinho on the left-hand side. Beautifully weighted pass. And Coutinho is in. He could easily take on the shot. It's a bit of a tight angle, but a greedier player might have done so. He doesn't, though. He understands Suarez's runs. Them two combine very well all night. He simply slides it into the pass of Suarez, the centre forward that he is. He's in the right position. He simply taps it home. And like I say, the game was over at half-time. And the only criticism I would have of today's performance, or really today's selection, would be the fact that in the second half, we saw Gerard Piqué crumble. He really did. He went down. He clutched his knee. There was a bit of a moment in the challenge where it didn't look good. But once again today, we saw that heavy strapping on Gerard Piqué's knee. And why was he playing? Why was he playing in this kind of game when there was no need? There was no need. You could have easily played Vermaelen. You could have easily played Yerry Mina in a game like this. I just think Piqué today, that was an unnecessary risk. That was a bad moment that he went off. And also later on in the game, Nelson Semedo also went off with a suspected hamstring injury. I'm really, really gutted about that because Semedo tonight, I thought, was really, really impressive. And not only him, Dembele and Semedo down that right-hand side. Look, Dembele's performance today wasn't perfect, but I think he did some very, very good things. We'll be coming on to his assist very, very shortly. But I think Dembele and Semedo down that right-hand side tonight, they showed certain glimpses and certain moments of real quality because the way they were linking up, the way that Semedo was constantly overlapping Dembele, they were a constant source of pain for Girona down that right-hand side. And I think once they have enough time on the pitch together, once they really understand each other's runs, those two can be an excellent combination. Really, really good down that right-hand side. And that's why I was so sad about Semedo's injury. Really hope that he can come back as soon as he possibly can. But then, of course, we must move on 66 minutes to an absolute pile driver from Philippe Coutinho. And a lot of players can pick the ball up, and once or twice in their career, they're going to score that kind of long-range goal. They're going to pick the ball up, they're going to hit it quite nicely, and it's going to go in the top corner, and they're going to be thrilled about it. But the thing with Coutinho is, this guy could actually do this week in, week out. How many type of goals has he scored from this kind of range, from this kind of position? You know, as soon as he gets his body right, as soon as he aims it up, as soon as he gets the ball over his feet, you know what he's trying to do. He's tried it already, hit the bar when he did it against Espanyol. Today, though, what a sensational goal this is. Coutinho rattles one in, he bends it right into the corner. Goalkeeper, no chance. He's probably 25, maybe even close to 30 yards out here. A stunning goal from Philippe Coutinho, something that he really has in his locker, and that's completely different for us because we don't usually shoot from outside the box. So it's great to see somebody like Coutinho taking those shots on and having the confidence to do that at Barcelona as well. And of course, then it was over to Luis Suárez to complete his hat-trick, and I was so pleased here for his man Dembele because, like I say, some things that he tried today came off, some things that he tried didn't come off. He had that sort of game. I think once again there was glimpses of brilliance, but he's going to need time. He's going to need time to get his confidence. He's going to need time to get full match fitness. We know all that, but today we saw his pace, we saw some combinations, and once again, like we saw with his first assist when he first came to Barcelona, he set Suarez up against Espanyol. Today he did it again on that right hand side. He kept his width well most of the time. He puts it into a great area. Suarez once again, the ball is that good that it's a tap in. And Luis Suarez right now, seriously, this guy cannot stop scoring. His 20th goal, that is, in La Liga. He's actually only 2 goals behind Lionel Messi in the race to the Pichichi. But those two right now dominating La Liga. Messi 22 goals and 12 assists. Luis Suarez 20 goals and 6 assists. But it was absolutely brilliant tonight from Barcelona, from everybody connected with everybody on that pitch. It was majestic football. It was exciting. It was enthralling. There was 85,000 people at the Camp Nou tonight who enjoyed that performance. That helped as well to have that kind of atmosphere. And you've got to remember, Girona, like we said in the preview video, they're no pushovers. Everybody will say, oh, this is Girona, easy team to play against. You can understand Barcelona winning doesn't mean an awful lot. What absolute rubbish. Girona right now in 8th position, Okay, over the weekend they dropped down to 9th, but still comfortably top half in La Liga. And you got to remember, this is a team that have taken points of Atletico Madrid. They've drawn twice with them this season, home and away, and they've also beaten Real Madrid. So before you say, oh, it's only Girona, remember who you're talking about here, because this team are no pushovers. But tonight, like I say, this formation, this system, these personnel, it might not work in every game, but at home, against this kind of opposition, when we're going to dominate the ball, when we're going to create chances, this is the kind of system and the formation and the personnel that we must go with. Valverde now must look at this game and say, you know what, we were brilliant, because we need to be seeing this far, far more often. If something works, then we use it. We use it and we develop it and we improve it. Because like I say, the players on this pitch wouldn't probably have been used to playing with each other. There's a lot of guys out there, Dembele, Semedo, Coutinho as well. They're not fully understanding with every day. They're still settling in. They're still understanding what their teammates do. Imagine those guys when they're fully settled in, when they're fully integrated and they understand all the runs, they understand what's happening on the pitch, they're in the Barcelona system and they're comfortable with it. Imagine the kind of quality that we could be seeing then. That is the future, and that's what Valverde needs to keep pursuing. Keep playing these guys, keep giving them chances, giving them time on the pitch together, and you will see magic nights like we've seen tonight. So leave all your comments and your thoughts down below, guys. I'm really, really excited to hear what you thought of the game. I loved it. I thought it was great performance, great goals, and great excitement at the Camp Nou. So let me know all your thoughts and your comments down below, guys. I will see you, of course, with more videos very soon. Thank you, as always, for joining me, and until next time, Vesca El Barça!